Are you tired of getting sent back to the lobby and want to start stacking up those victory royales? Then this is the video for you. Today I'm breaking down 10 proven tips that will help you get more wins, whether you're just a casual player or grinding for the top rank. So let's jump right into it. So first tip is, always make good edits. So when I'm talking about good edits, I'm just talking about trying to make the right edit at the right time. So obviously everybody knows about the classic right hand peek, just edit, shoot, reset. It's a pretty common thing that a lot of people know nowadays. But what people often forget is the placement of your character when you're doing the edit. So you always want to make sure you're actually behind the wall before you make the edit. Otherwise you're just going to leave yourself wide open for the opponent to shoot you. So always make sure you run over to the side of the wall before you make the edit. Otherwise there's just no point in doing it. Also when you're doing these, you also want to make sure you swap out your edits every now and then, because if you keep doing a right hand peek over and over again, it's just going to get repetitive and everybody's just going to figure it out. Try swapping it out by doing a couple right hand peek window edits, or even above the top edits as well. So the next tip that I want to talk about are high walls. So high walls are a pretty simple mechanic to learn. So when you're cranking up, you do your classic 90s that everybody does, and the double edit. But what people don't do are high walls. So high walls, it's just you build, and then when you jump, you get a whole other layer above. This is really good for people who just crank up and just sit on height. You can gain like an extra layer above them, block them off, and confuse your opponent on where you are. So high walls are a good way to regain control over a fight, and it's an easier way to keep control over a fight. So next up we have side jumps. Now side jumps are really good when your opponent is above you and you see to get some easy damage off. So when you're doing a side jump, all you want to do is make sure your opponent is right underneath you and sprint off the side and shoot. Now if you're high enough, you want to build to catch yourself. If not, it's not too bad. But what I also like to do is with the new movement, there's the super jump. So what I do to cancel that animation to make you shoot quicker, so if you aim down sight while you're in the air, it fully cancels the animation for the super jump. Now I want to talk about proper use of cones. Now what I mean about this is that when I see people in my games, a lot of them forget to put cones in their box. It's so important to put cones in your box as it gives you much more space to work with, plus you can also easily edit out and give you more defense to make more space behind if you need to heal. When you're attacking someone's box and you can see they don't have a cone, as you can see here, it's so much easier to gain control over a fight just by having that one cone in their box, as you gain the full space of that box inside. Now you can also use cones when you're pushing up to someone, as if you just look a bit above your wall, you can place all those cones above to block off and get more control. I like to pair this with my high walls to gain a little bit extra control over a fight. For my fifth tip is always practicing creative. All the time before I play my real games, I always hop into creative maps to help warm up before I play. I like to play things such as realistic 1v1s and aim trainers just to help me get warmed up ready to play. I also use creative to help practice and train anything that I know that I'm struggling with at the time. For tip number 6, I want to talk about how aim is better than mechanics. You can crank 90s all day, but if you can't hit your shots, it really won't matter. Focus on aim training over flashy mechanics and you'll see a massive improvement in your game. A player with deadly aim will most likely win a fight over someone who just builds a skyscraper with no accuracy. So always try to hop into an aim trainer and focus on your aim before you start playing games, so you can build up a muscle memory to hit your shots. For tip number 7, I want to talk about playing with confidence. After the battle is in your mind. If you play scared, you'll end up hesitating. And hesitation can get you eliminated. Instead, try playing your games with more confidence. Take fights that you wouldn't usually take and make quick decisions and trust your skills. If you believe you'll win, you're already one step ahead. Now, a lot of this confidence will take time, but the more you play, the more you'll gain trust in your ability to win a game. So just make sure you believe in yourself and you'll end up seeing major improvements. Another great way to improve is by playing with other people. Solos are fun, but playing with others can help you learn faster and improve teamwork. Whether you're playing duos, squads, or creative practice, good teammates will push you to get better and help cover your weaknesses. Even if you don't have friends to play with, you can always hop into field matches in duos, squads, or creative to help improve your game. I like to use other people who I know who are better than me to help fight so I can see their tactics and learn from them. Similar to the last tip, tip 9 I like to do is watch pro players. Ever wonder how the best players make all their games look effortless? All they've done is master the fundamentals. Watching top streamers, YouTubers and tournament winners can help teach you positioning, movement and game sense that you just won't learn by playing regular games. I suggest watching people such as Aussie Antics or any other YouTube channel that does in-depth squad reviews with pros.
Sing, 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 sing!
For the last tip is to use the katana. If you're stuck in a fight or just need to get out of a sticky situation, then use the katana. It's easy to use and doesn't require a lot of skill. It's a great way to finish off your enemies. The amount of times that I have died to this blade, it's crazy. So always try to use and abuse the most broken item in the game, which at the moment is the katana. Even you can see pro players are dying to this in proper tournaments. That's how strong it is. And that's it. 10 proven tips to help you get more wins and dominate your lobbies. If you found this helpful, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments which tip helped you out the most.